beautiful souls. My name is Brittany and I'm going to be using the Modern Witch Tarot deck today to give you a general message. This is just a general guidance message for the collective. If it resonates with you, please give me a like and a subscribe. If it doesn't quite resonate with you, that's okay. Hopefully a future reading will. So let's get into it. So first off, we have the Nine of Wands. The second card is the Star. We have the Nine of Cups and the King of Pentacles. So immediately here, I'm noticing that the Star card to me speaks about transformation. And for me personally, whenever I do readings for myself, it has always meant deep transformation from the soul. I'm also going to, I have a pen and paper here. I'm going to take some guided messages from Spirit. So Spirit, if you have any guided messages for me, please give those to me. So some intuitive messages that I received from Spirit are strong, intuitive, white dove, and lovely. So if any of those resonate with you all, that's great. I definitely feel like this reading has to do with strength. There's a lot of fire energy here. You could be an Aries. The Star card is really beautiful. Whenever I was getting my house, this card kept coming up for me a lot. And now I know why. It's because when you're about to go through a really, really deep spiritual journey or spiritual awakening or something of the sort, it's almost like reaching for the stars. Like, you're leveling up to the greatest you, the most brightest you can be. And my home has been a place of a lot of learning, a lot of hard times, yeah, but the hard times are there to level you up. And also making my home my sanctuary, you know? Like just feeling so comfortable being in your own vibe and in your own space. 9 can be a significant number for you that you've been seeing, which 9s represent endings. So you could be ending a cycle that you've been going through. You could be getting your money up. I see a lot of growth here, financially, emotionally, and spiritually. This is actually really beautiful. I want to get a clarifier for the Nine of Cups though. We have the King of Swords. I'm gonna get one more clarifier. Or 2 more clarifiers. Okay. So we are definitely leveling up spiritually. We have the High Priestess and the Ace of Cups. So basically, you are on the path of creativity. You're on the path of balance. You're on the path of better communication, more intuitive. You're getting more insight from spirit. I also see butterflies and birds, so if those are significant for you, energy is very much like my cup runneth over. So it's very abundant with, like, you have a lot of love and a lot of intuition and a lot of emotion and a lot of creativity. So like at this time, it seems that your cup runneth over, which is really, really powerful. I love the Ace of Cups card. It's such a beautiful card. I also love the High Priestess. Very much in touch with your emotion at this time. That could either be something that you enjoy or it could be something that you reject. I feel like it's always kind of mixed. I personally like the release of emotion whenever I am in a very emotional time in my life. But on the other hand, my mom, she doesn't really like having those emotions. She kind of tries to reject them. But we have learned over time that that's just a defense mechanism. It's not really something that you inherently reject. It's almost like something that you've been conditioned to reject over time as you get older, and as you have to build up those defenses against the world and against, people who don't understand emotion or people who don't care about emotion. Also, you have to understand women, a lot of the times if they're single mothers, they have to be more in their masculine energy. They can't really be as far rooted in their feminine receiving energy as maybe they should be able to be. But as a single mother, it's a lot harder. I'm not saying it can't happen. I'm just saying, like, typically as a single mom, you're very much rooted in that masculine, like, okay, I have to get crap done. I have to get this taken care of. I have to get money and earn and continue to succeed so that I can feed my kids, So anyway, I say all of that to say emotions are here and they're not to be rejected. What I'm getting from this reading is that you are an emotional person, and most of you, the majority of you watching this, won't be rejecting your emotions, because with the Nine of Cups, we have the High Priestess, which is in tune with your intuitive side and with your, balancing emotion and all of that. And also the Ace of Cups, which is talking about emotion. The Star card is actually, it reminds me of emotion as well. It's not, the card doesn't just jump out at you saying emotion, but it has a touch of emotion to it, especially with the water flowing freely and also watering and nurturing the earth. So it almost seems as if your emotions ground you at the end of the day. It's almost like a release of emotion that ends up being something that will ground you once it's released. But overall, I see you're balancing your finances, you're balancing your emotions, you're getting more in tune with your spiritual gifts, and you are hopeful. There's hope here. The Star card represents hope. There's hope for a fruitful future. And if you're open to receiving the blessings here from this reading, good for you. That's all I have for you all today. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a great week.